Good morning to you, Ando. I know it's 6 a.m. for you, correct?
It is. Good morning.
How are you doing?
Good, man. You got me bright and early.
Yeah. So the reason I invited you on is because I saw a win from you in the crypto wins channel. Actually, not just one win, several wins. So could you go over them? What are they about?
Well, you know what? I got to knock on wood real quick so I don't jinx that. Um, the crypto wins room is somewhere where you basically highlight your recent wins or past wins, but most of my wins are recent because um, I joined the real world, I think. Well, at first it was Hustlers University, and then it got converted, right? So I joined like 4 months ago, and I was pretty quiet in there for a little while I was learning things. I had
Mhm.
some trading background, but long story short, in the last 30 days, I've taken 14,000, made 52,000 out of it. So that's been my last 30 days. And my winning rate's about 70%. Um, I like to call myself a sniper, so I get in and get out of trades quick. Sometimes I'll end up being a swing trader, but most of the time I pick my positions, I go in and then I get out. But yeah, it's been really good the last month. I've actually surprised myself a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Congratulations. How
thank you.
did how did that all begin? Did you have prior knowledge, prior crypto trading knowledge, or was it just all learned through the real world?
You know, I've had trading knowledge, but not specifically crypto. I think I went through the phase where everyone would during the last bull run was just buying crypto just to buy because everyone was doing it, right? And then things faded, and we entered a market that was just the bear market, right? And it's been quiet since, but I knew that I was intrigued about the things I didn't know about and how I have some people in the space that are good friends of mine. And some of them are known figures in the trading space and they do very well. They make, tens of millions of dollars. And I've always wondered like how can they actually multiply this all the time, right? So I would Google random YouTube videos, learn strategies, patterns, all this other stuff. It was just way beyond my comprehension. So I was like, I need some formal platform where it can run me through the beginning to the very end. And then I can make my way through the different lessons and find more information. And I'll be honest, I was like pleasantly surprised for the amount of money that I pay, how much value I got out of the crypto campus because it is so thorough. And the community itself is amazing, man. Like they keep you in check, but they make sure that they set boundaries where you're gonna win within. So I had some trading background. I've had some successes, but really everything got amplified when I started listening to the professors at the campuses. They're just I call them wizards because their level of comprehension and process is just something that's I've never seen that before.
Mhm. A few things to go into that. I think I'll begin with going back a bit. How did you find out about the real world?
Um, at first, I got introduced to it through obviously seeing clips of Andrew Tate and the Tate brothers talking about Hustlers University. Um, Listen, I'm of Armenian background, so my culture went through a genocide. We're skeptics about everything, right? Because the last time people told us to trust something, we were walking in a death march and they killed our people. So, um, with
Mhm.
all things, I'm skeptical at first because there's just a lot of fake shit um, in the industry, unfortunately. And I've been in a lot of these a lot of these groups just to sample them, right? So I thought for the price, how could it be? So, but $50 a month, I think is what I pay. I don't even know if it's 50, maybe it's 39. I can't even remember. Um, I decided to take a gamble, and honestly, I'm surprised it's not thousands of dollars a month. I really am because I've been in like coaching group and masterminds. Well, they'll charge you a couple $1,000s a month just for like one or two calls a month. So the fact that it's so little and they provide so much value, it's pretty incredible.
Mhm. What does your average day look like now compared to before you joined the real world?
Um, average average day. Um, well, I like to. think that I'm a man of routine. I like to wake up early in the morning, get my day going. I do have a full-time job, right? I'm a general manager and a partner in a car dealership. So that's been my main gig. But now in the mornings, really, I'm a student of the business of this. You know, I really want to master this, and I know there's probably no mastery. It's just increasing your wins over your losses. You know, and that comes with like refining your strategies. So majority of my mornings and I would say evenings are spent digesting and learning because I I've had a dramatic win rate, but I know that I can get so much better because I just I see the people in the chat, I see the professors and how they process data, and I just think, wow, like I'm so far from that. And if I can just like take that in and improve myself over time, I can get that much better. So it's almost like it's a healthy addiction, I would say. Okay, I wake up and I think about it. I go to sleep, I think about it now. It doesn't deter from all the other things that I do, like going to the gym, working out, all that stuff, spending time with my kids. But it's something that I can see that can lead me to financial freedom in a shorter amount of time than what I've been doing.
Mhm. How many hours would you say you've put into it so far? And have you gone through all the material, or is there still more to go through?
I've gone through majority of the material. I'm not as smart as some of the guys in the room to pass some of the master classes yet, but I'm working towards those. I think mine has to do with probably patience because I'm such an impatient person in nature. But I will finish those. That's really what I have left is the master classes. But I've finished all the other material as of right now.